Hello everybody, welcome to this special video. As you can see, I'm speaking in English because I want this message to reach the most people possible, and because I'm working this topic, I will speak in this video with other people around the world that doesn't speak Spanish, so I will try to figure out the way to put the subtitles in Spanish for those of you who doesn't speak English. I will talk today, I will speak about Plutón in Aquarius and Saturn in Pisces. But why? Because we are talking about some new ways of connecting with others, new ways of creating our reality, and new ways of earning money and create the life that we want to live. And in the middle, we have the world context, and with everything that is happening at the same time in this world context. So many times we want to do something different, something new, and we get the response of the outside that many times it's like fighting against the new, against this different way of thinking. And when we see what's happening around the world and the wars and the politicians and everything that's happening, that it's a horror, and many of us, we think, how to get out of this? Where is the exit to this situation? And I think, and I believe, that is changing our mindset, changing the way that we make things with ourselves and with the others. Yes? But when we try to do something different, the outside seems to look like you're crazy, or what are you doing? I don't understand. This doesn't fit with the things that I think, with my beliefs. And we feel like being something rare, something strange, something that is going in the opposite direction to all the rest. And that is something hard to do. You have to be very brave, you have to have a strong conviction of what you want to do, to be sure and confident with yourself. Okay, Plutón, in the last years, in its transit through Capricorn, was transforming all the structures, all the old power, all the governments, and like destruction for one hand, and also transforming. Yes? Why? Because now when Plutón enters to Aquarius, that transformation, that destruction also will happen, but in the level of the society. But for us to change, for the society to change, and the collective consciousness change, first we have to change the structures that makes us to be always in the same places and doing things always the same way. Okay? So now that Plutón is in Aquarius, it will shake and destruct and also empower new ways of social communication, social building, and everything we do with others. At the same time, Saturn, it's going through Pisces. And for those of you who know something about astrology, Saturn can make, just to resume the whole thing, two kind of movements. Saturn is known by being the master of the zodiac. It's known by being the lord of karma. And it has something like a bad idea about Saturn, because there where Saturn goes, everything gets like a little bit cold, a little bit hard, like rigid, something like Saturn can put some limits, make things seem like harder, like we have to get the goal, to get the objective, and yes, but also Saturn can make a movement of concrete to manifest things, because it is the energy that allowed us in the personal or in the collective aspects to make the effort and be like very professional to make things happen. That's its function. So when we apply this energy to the pieces, that it has to be with the spirituality, to the inspiration, to the religion world, and also to drugs, alcohol, to everything that takes us away from this reality, physical reality, okay? And when we apply that and we combine those energies, what I feel is like, okay, it's time to put in practice, like professionals, all the knowledge, all the philosophy, all the Buddhism, the Christianism, the whatever you know to be better, to have a better life, to be a better person, and to create better things. Okay, put in practice every day. Yes, stop dreaming, and whatever you get from that inspiration, put that in practice in your life, in my life. Okay, make that that breathing, make that meditation, make that yoga class, help that people you can help, etc., etc., etc. And when we combine these two influences, Saturn in Pisces for one side and Pluton in Aquarius for the other side, I get the feeling that the movement is to get new kinds of connections with other people. Aquarius, it has to be, it's something that related to the groupality, to the something, I don't know if I'm inventing a word or something, but it has to be that that we are all like the same. But the risk of the Aquarius energy is to believe that we have to be all equal and we are all different. So the basis in this movement, the best I think could be, is to accept the difference and to build and create new things, new social connections based on the respect for the different, and stop trying to figure out who's right and who's wrong, because that is the logical that drives directly to the war. Because they're a part of the population, a part of the world, a part of the people that is right and the other is wrong, or worst, there is the good and the bad, left, right, who's right, who's wrong. You know what I mean? That logical, that way of thinking drives directly to the war. If you are a country, a war against other country. But if you are a person that with a political ideals, you fight against the other. Yes, and that is self-destructive for the population. And I think this time, and why, and this is fundamental, this is very important, why the future cannot be written by anyone, neither the astrologists. We cannot say what will happen. Why? Because the energy of a planet, the energy of a sign, it has no only one way of manifesting. It has multiple. For example, Mars, Marte. It could mean the war, it could mean the violence, but also could manifest like activity, like sports, like competition, like entrepreneurship. You know? So if you are having an influence of Mars, what will determine, what will say, what will make this influence manifest as violence or entrepreneurship? Your consciousness, my consciousness, the collective consciousness in the collective things. In the matter of a country or a town or a city or a group of people is the collective consciousness. But in my life is my consciousness. As much consciousness I can be aware of and be in knowledge of my own life, my own emotions, my body, my thoughts, as much as I can choose. And I can, it's not control, but it's like gestionar, manage. It's to manage the energy that it's in me and outside me, and I cannot change that energy. What I can do is to manage myself, my actions, my words, and my thoughts to build what I want to build and to be what I want to be and to go where I want to go with this energy, with this influence I'm having in this moment. And okay, that's it. That's the idea. Saturn in Pisces, Pluton in Aquarius, okay? And the situation, the global situation. Two options. Many people, also astrologers that I know, they say we are going directly through a unique government in the whole world, unique religion, control, maximum control, technology, artificial intelligence, and that. Okay, and we are going through that. But also, other people thinks that we're going to a change of mindset, a change of consciousness, that we are going through a breakthrough point, and we're in the middle of a historical change in the humanity, and that we have all the resources, all the technology, everything, and also the desire to be a happy planet and to live with everything in abundance, because it's a lie here to me. It's a lie that the resources are limited and there is not enough for everybody. It's a lie, I swear, from my heart. There is a lot of resources, a lot of water, a lot of everything. Yes, there are people in the world cleaning their asses with gold. There is a lot. And it's time to, how we say, mezclar y dar de nuevo, to mix the cards and give again, and start a new game. And this new game, it has a secret for me. It has to be not against anybody, not against nothing, because that's the game of the war. That's the old game. For me to win, I have to destroy the enemy. No. That's the old paradigm, the old way of thinking. Now we think different. We can think, I want to build what I want to build, and that's it. With people that think similar or that fits with my way of thinking, and that's it. Stop fighting with who thinks different to you. The best way to change the world is with your example. So they only think, oh, it's much easier than I thought. The only thing I have to do is to change myself. The only one you can change is yourself. Because if you try to change the other, that it's called colonization, colonización. That is to try to control the beliefs and the thoughts of other people. It's better to control my own. It's better to try to be a better person every day, to help more people every day. And this new way of social organization is absolutely decentralized. It's no center. We all are dots in a net. We all are leaders. We all are masters. The paradigm or paradigma of believing in a guide, in a guru, it has ended. Because then with the technology, we all have knowledge to share, and we all have access to all the knowledge in the world. Everything. You can search in the internet or ask whoever, whatever you want to know. And that's it. So, well, this is the idea I wanted to share with you. I would like this message to reach the most people as possible, and try to identify around you in your everyday life those persons, that people that wants to be a better person every day. It doesn't matter the defects or the bad aspects that you have. If you're trying to be a better person every day, I think we are in the same path. Try to help other people, and that's it. And hunger has to disappear, and violence has to disappear, because if not, the other option is the self-destruction of the planet, and I don't like that option. I will believe until the end of my life that it's a better option, a better way, and it's in our hands. Thank you very much. I love you all. Bye-bye.